So we have a shocking Social Security update that we need to get to. And let me just ask you this question. Would you be freaked out if I told you that there is no cost of living adjustment for millions of Americans? Let that sink in. No cost of living adjustment. So even though we are experiencing inflation, we will not receive a cost of living adjustment. Now, why is that? Well, I'm going to address that first, and then we're going to discuss this right here. The Social Security changes. It says Social Security beneficiaries will soon receive a 2026 benefit notice. Here are the changes to watch for next year. We're going to address those changes in a moment because what we are hearing is that many lawmakers are extremely concerned about several things. For instance, how can we reduce the amount of taxes that we are collecting from the American people? Well, we can reduce it if we stop paying it out in certain benefits. Number one, we stop giving it to other countries. The other way is we increase tariffs, and then we can reduce the amount of taxes we collect. But I want to read you something, okay? I want to give you some shocking numbers here. Here's what people are saying. According to Social Security experts, they say you have 86 months. You have 86 checks left, and then you will receive a 23% cut to your benefits. That is shocking. That means we have 86 months between now and December of 2032, because that is when the Social Security Trust Fund is projected to become insolvent if we do not see any type of reform. Now, listen to these numbers. The average long-term cost of living adjustment is currently 3.2%. Here's how they figured this out. Between 1975 and 2024, the average cost of living adjustment is 3.2%. In the past 20 years, it's 2.6%, and in the past 8 years, or in the past 10 years, it's 1.8%. Okay, we're going to use just average 3.2%, and that's also the biggest number there. Here's the reason why that's such a big deal. If you take the average monthly benefit today, which is $2,008, this is as of August 2025, it's $2,008 per month. You take that average monthly benefit today, multiply that by 3.2% annually, it comes out to $2,584. You're probably thinking, okay, that's a decent chunk of change. I could do something with that. Well, here's the problem. Now if we take 23% off of that, because that is 3.2% every single year until 2033, till January 1st, 2033. That comes out to $2,584. But if you subtract, okay, 23%, because that's what the cut is going to be as of right now, it could be larger. You subtract 23%, that gives you $1,990. Okay? Here's the problem. That means between now and 2033, there is no increase. You actually see a decrease of $18 per month. But I guarantee you, we don't see deflation between now and 2033. We are likely to see disinflation or additional inflation. But we are not going to see inflation go negative where prices are much cheaper. That's the problem. And that's why Social Security experts are saying there is no cost of living between now and 2033. That right there is going to devastate millions of people. So let that math sink in. And when I first saw that, I thought, you know what? I'm going to double check this. I want to make sure that that is true. And it is 100% true. 100%. That if you receive a 23% cut come January 2033, that right there means you would have received no additional increases over the last 7 years, 8 years, whatever it is. That's going to hurt. Now, want to get to this, okay? The Social Security beneficiaries are going to receive their notices very soon. Don't throw your notices away. Okay, I just want to preface this by saying that. Do not throw your mailed notices away. Keep them until you start receiving your benefits and you receive multiple monthly benefits. So don't throw that letter away until like March, so that you get January and February, so that you can ensure that your benefits are correct. Here are the changes that are coming. I want you to read this. It says the new senior bonus aims to curb taxes on benefits. It says right here, legislation passed in July provides a senior bonus of up to $6,000 for qualified individuals aged 65 and older. This is just an enhancement. This is a senior enhancement. It's just a senior deduction. Okay, look at this right here. It says, notably, not everyone will be eligible for the new senior deduction. It begins to phase out for individuals with $75,000 in income and married couples with $150,000. Singles with $175,000 in income and couples with $250,000 will see no benefit from the change. Okay, that's the first one. That's where President Trump said he was going to eliminate taxes on Social Security benefits. Essentially, he didn't eliminate taxes. He just gave seniors an enhancement. And again, that's a senior enhancement, not a Social Security enhancement. Okay? Here's the next big change. Medicare Part B premiums are going to jump by 10%. See it right here. The standard monthly Part B premium will climb 9.7% in 2026 to $202.90, up from $185 in 2025. This is the second highest increase in the program's history. Yeah. That's going to hurt many people. Then it's going to jump $17, okay, $17.90. This is going to take away from a lot of the Social Security cost of living adjustment for 2026, okay? And again, let's get to that, because that right there is going to increase, 2.8%? Okay, let me show you that. It says right here, the new year will bring a 2.8% cost of living adjustment to benefits that's expected to add about $56 per month. But if you take away the $17, that gives you $39 per month. Yeah, it's not a lot of money. And then the last change, and again, another big one, but Medicare open enrollment ends on December 7th. It says Social Security beneficiaries may also have other premiums for Medicare Part D, prescription drug coverage, or private Medicare Advantage insurance deducted from their monthly checks. Unlike Medicare Part B, there is no hold harmless provision for the Medicare Advantage and Part D deductions. It says Medicare beneficiaries have until December 7th to shop around for coverage, which can help limit the prices they pay for care in 2026. So, you can see there are changes, okay? There are some substantial changes, but the biggest one is what are lawmakers willing to do? Okay? We've been talking about this for the past 2 years. That 2 years ago, it was supposed to be the year of Social Security. Well, it didn't happen. There was other things that became a priority. And then with the fact that we had a war going on between Russia and Ukraine, which is still ongoing, that right there caused prices to shoot up. And even former President Joe Biden said that yes, everybody was going to feel the pain. And we're still feeling the pain. So we'll see what happens very soon. But as of right now, that's the concern, is that between now and 2033, we may not see benefits increase. In the end, we could see a decrease on average about $18 per month. That would be devastating to millions of people. But again, let me know your thoughts. Do you think this is something that lawmakers should get on immediately? Or do you think this is something that they have time to go and negotiate and discuss over the next several years? Let me know down in the comment section below. But the one thing I can promise you is as soon as we get more information as to what is going on here, I promise I will fill you in with all the latest news and updates as soon as we get it. But again, thank you guys for watching. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.